Lutcher High School doesn't have a rich soccer history. The program is just 15 years old, but the team has reached the third round of the playoffs 3 times. 2 of those happened in the last 4 years, led by their dynamic midfielder Keira Herrmann. The ironic part? She almost didn't play for the Bulldogs.
I never thought I would really like high school soccer. During middle school, I never played because I never thought it was at the competitive level that I like to play at. So when I came and I joined my freshman year, it kind of opened my eyes to see like the seniors directing the team and like telling everybody, hey, like we're a team, we need to do this together. It like opened a new perspective for me, really.
There was a lot of seniors on that team, a lot of upperclassmen, and she was the one baby, if you want to call it that, on the team, but was clearly the best player. She was the second team all-state freshman, and then every year since then, including her freshman year, has been a first-team all-district player. Between that, just moving up into the roles, she's excelled as a player. She's grown. It's been very, very impressive. I've been very proud to watch.
That success and those accolades got their foundation at a young age in Tampa, where her father introduced her to the sport and saw how much she loved it.
I started soccer when I was around the age of 4. I started doing drills with my dad because he loved soccer so much. So I really thought like going into soccer would be great for me. And we did a lot of drills and we would move the ball around. And then about age 6, I went into competitive soccer. My dad said that every time soccer would be brought up, it would bring a smile on my face and I would just light up and be like, oh, when are we going to play next? When are we going to play next? So I really just knew that soccer would be my end game.
When she moved to Louisiana, she joined the Fire, where she would work with Edgar Fuentes, first with the Fire and later with New Orleans DFC. She credits him and her current DFC coach, Eric DeSoto, for their role in her development.
I met Coach Edgar, and really from there I started thriving in the sport, and I think that was my biggest improvement was with him. I went to another club in Baton Rouge. I kind of was overwhelmed with the sport and kind of lost interest for a while. And after that few months, Coach Edgar had opened up his new club, which was Dynamo at the time, which is now DFC.
Right.
And he really brought me back into loving the game, and I'm really grateful for him reaching out to me and asking if I wanted to join his new club.
Edgar and I have been coaching her for a long time. Since I think the first time we met them, they might have been 10, 11 years old. And back then she was just knee-high to a grasshopper, a little bitty thing. But she was feisty, she was fast, she was quick, she was always in everybody's business, and just literally has just become a better version of her little self these days.
She was a part of the DFC team that won the President's Cup and would compete in nationals.
Every practice was hardworking, and I feel like everybody really pushed. As soon as he told us about President's Cup and as soon as we won the final for state, everybody just had like this spark in them, and we all were just like, we need to do better, we need more.
When I asked the people who know Keira best to describe her playing style, this soccer profile became like a David Attenborough nature documentary. That's because every one of them compared her to a different animal.
My whole life, ever since I got that nickname of Bulldog, I've really taken in the strength that comes with that nickname, I guess. So I went from being so aggressive with people my age to figuring out staying low is a good tactic to get people off their feet.
Well, I like to joke around and say that she's kind of like a mosquito, you know, because they can be really aggravating. She's really a disruptor, and she just is amazing at disrupting plays. Acting as a mosquito, just aggravating everybody.
Bulldog, mosquito, I guess I can't, those are really good. I guess I'll go alligator because she snaps and snaps in the sense of she just decides. She's very, very calm, and on the surface, you know, you watch her, the way she carries herself, but whenever she is ready to go, and there's so many times you look at her and you're like, here, it's time, and within 5 minutes a goal is scored, or an assist is made, or just some spectacular play that makes you go, I didn't know she could do that.
Now Herrmann will take on another animal name, Bengal, as she heads off to LSU-Eunice next fall.
When I got there, the team was very, very friendly. And the level of play was just a level of play that nobody else I feel like could have in a college team. So they treated me like family. They play like family, and I just love the environment over there.
Lutcher is historic for sending, football players and softball players to the next level, but we've never sent a soccer player. We sent a softball player that also played soccer. Now, for the first time ever, we've sent a soccer player to the next level, which is extremely, extremely, extremely exciting for me, for the program. I know the girls on the team here, they look up to her.
It's exciting for Lutcher, her family, and for Herrmann. And she will go to LSU-E to become a physical therapist. So seemingly, after she rams players like a bulldog or annoys them like a mosquito, she can eventually help players recover and feel better. In Lutcher, Louisiana, I'm Paul Boron.